The Indiana Fever is a professional WNBA basketball team based in Indianapolis, Indiana. Founded in 2000, the franchise has become one of the most recognizable organizations in women's professional basketball. The Fever compete in the WNBA Eastern Conference and play their home games at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Over the years, the organization has experienced different stages of success, rebuilding, and player development. A major turning point came in 2024, when Indiana selected Caitlin Clark with the first overall pick in the WNBA draft. Clark immediately brought enormous attention to the franchise. Her arrival increased national interest in Fever games and helped introduce the team to many new basketball fans. However, the Fever's identity is not based on one player alone. The organization has built a roster combining young talent with experienced professionals. Players such as Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, and Sophie Cunningham have each contributed different strengths to the team. Mitchell provides scoring and three-point shooting. Boston brings interior scoring, rebounding, and defense. Hull contributes perimeter defense and shooting, while Cunningham adds experience, physical play, and outside shooting. This combination gives Indiana different options on both ends of the court. The Fever have also invested in developing young players. Building a successful WNBA team requires more than signing talented individuals. Players must learn how to work together, understand the coaching system, and develop chemistry throughout the season. Indiana's growth has therefore been both a basketball and business story. As the team became more competitive, interest from fans and media increased. More attention can create additional opportunities through ticket sales, merchandise, sponsorships, and other commercial activities. The Fever also benefit from playing in Indianapolis, a city with a strong basketball culture. For the organization, the long-term goal is not simply to become popular. It is to build a sustainable team capable of competing for championships while developing a valuable sports brand. The current roster represents different stages of professional development. Some players are established veterans, while others are still developing their potential. This creates an interesting team structure. Young talent provides future potential, while experienced players provide stability and leadership. The Fever's recent rise demonstrates how quickly a sports franchise can change when talented players, strong fan interest, and effective organization come together. The basic formula is talent, team development, winning fan interest, brand growth. Indiana Fever's story is therefore about more than basketball. It is also about building a professional sports organization, creating a connection with fans, and turning competitive success into long-term value. The Indiana Fever have significantly improved their competitive position in recent seasons. After several years of rebuilding, the team has developed into a serious contender with a strong offensive identity and a talented roster. The 2026 season has been particularly important for Indiana. The Fever have shown that they are no longer simply developing young players for the future. They are now competing with established teams and looking to make a deep playoff run. One of the biggest strengths of the Fever is their offense. In the available 2026 statistics, Indiana ranks 1st in the WNBA in points per game and 1st in offensive rating. This demonstrates how effectively the team creates scoring opportunities and converts them into points. The Fever's offensive success comes from having several players who can contribute. Kelsey Mitchell provides elite scoring and three-point shooting. Caitlin Clark adds scoring, playmaking, and long-range shooting, while Aaliyah Boston provides strength inside, rebounding, and efficient scoring. Other players, including Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham, add shooting, defense, and experience. This balance makes Indiana more difficult to defend. If an opponent focuses too much attention on one player, another Fever player can take advantage of the additional space. This is one of the reasons why the team's offensive statistics have become so strong. The improvement is also important from a team development perspective. A rebuilding franchise usually focuses on developing young players, gaining experience, and preparing for future seasons. A playoff contender has different priorities. The goal becomes winning games, maintaining consistency, and performing under pressure. Indiana has gradually moved from the first stage toward the second. The arrival of high-level young talent played an important role, but talent alone does not guarantee success. The players also needed time to develop chemistry and learn how to play together. The Fever have benefited from combining young stars with experienced players. This mixture provides both energy and leadership. However, strong offense is only one part of becoming a championship-level team. The Fever must also remain competitive defensively and reduce mistakes against the strongest opponents. Playoff basketball is often more physical and intense than the regular season. Teams that can score efficiently while also defending consistently usually have a better chance of advancing. From a rating perspective, Indiana's rise demonstrates how quickly a franchise can change. The team has moved from being viewed primarily as a rebuilding organization to becoming a legitimate playoff contender. The progression can be summarized as rebuilding, developing talent, improving offense, winning more games, playoff contention. The biggest lesson from the Fever's development is that success requires time. Building a strong team is not simply about finding talented players. It requires coaching, teamwork, player development, and a clear long-term strategy. The Fever's 2026 performance shows that those elements are beginning to come together. Their next challenge is to turn regular season improvement into consistent playoff success and, eventually, a championship-level team. The Indiana Fever have experienced remarkable financial growth alongside the rapid expansion of women's basketball. For many years, the Fever were primarily viewed as a developing WNBA franchise. However, increasing fan interest, stronger performances, and greater media attention have transformed the team into a much more valuable sports business. According to 2026 valuation estimates, the Fever generated approximately $58 million in revenue during 2025. More importantly, the franchise was valued at approximately $580 million. This represented a 57% increase in franchise value compared with the previous year. The difference between revenue and franchise value is important. Revenue represents the money generated by the business during a particular year. Franchise value represents what investors or the market believe the entire organization is worth. A team can therefore increase significantly in value even when its annual revenue is much smaller than that valuation. For Indiana, several factors have contributed to this growth. The first is fan demand. The Fever have developed one of the strongest fan bases in the WNBA. Increased interest means more people watching games, buying tickets, purchasing merchandise, and following the team online. The second factor is media attention. As the Fever became one of the most watched teams in women's basketball, the value of the team as media exposure increased. More viewers make the franchise more attractive to broadcasters and commercial partners. The third factor is sponsorships. Companies want to associate themselves with popular sports teams because sponsorships provide access to fans. A team with growing popularity can potentially negotiate stronger commercial partnerships. Another important source of financial growth is merchandise. When fans become emotionally connected to players and the team, they are more likely to purchase jerseys, clothing, and other Fever products. The arrival and development of major stars also played an important role. Players such as Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston have helped create a strong connection between the team and its audience. However, the Fever's financial growth should not be viewed as depending on one player alone. The organization has built a recognizable team brand, developed a competitive roster, and benefited from the overall growth of women's professional basketball. The financial progression can be summarized as more fans, more attention, higher ticket demand, more sponsorships, greater revenue, higher franchise value. The approximately $580 million valuation demonstrates how dramatically the economics of the Fever have changed. A franchise that was once focused heavily on rebuilding is now considered one of the most valuable organizations in the WNBA. This growth also creates new opportunities. Higher franchise value can support investment in players, facilities, marketing, and business operations. The key lesson from the Fever's financial rise is simple: build a strong team, create an emotional connection with fans, increase visibility, and turn that attention into long-term business value. The Indiana Fever's financial model is built around several major revenue sources. Like most professional sports organizations, the team does not depend on one stream of income. Instead, it combines different businesses connected to basketball and its growing fan base. The main sources can be summarized as tickets, media rights, sponsorships, merchandise, arena revenue, league revenue sharing. Ticket sales are one of the most direct ways the FIFA generate income. When demand for games increases, the organization can benefit from higher attendance, premium seating, and stronger overall game day revenue. Media is another important part of the business. The WNBA has entered a new era of significantly larger national media agreements. The Liga's new media rights package has been reported at billions of dollars over 11 years. For the FIFA, this creates an important long-term opportunity. More valuable media rights can increase the financial value of the entire league, while popular teams can receive additional exposure from national broadcasts and streaming platforms. The FIFA are particularly well positioned because of their strong audience. When a team attracts large numbers of viewers, it becomes more attractive to television networks, streaming services, and advertisers. Sponsorships are another major part of the financial model. Companies want to connect their brands with successful and popular sports organizations. The FIFA can offer sponsors exposure through games, broadcasts, social media, arena advertising, and other marketing opportunities. The team has growing popularity can therefore increase its commercial value. Merchandise also plays an important role. Fans who feel connected to the FIFA are more likely to purchase jerseys, shirts, hats, and other products. Player popularity can make this category particularly valuable because supporters often want merchandise connected to their favorite athletes. Arena revenue provides another source of income. Home games can generate money through concessions, premium seating, hospitality, and other activities surrounding events. The final major element is league revenue sharing. The WNBA operates as a league, meaning individual teams benefit from the broader commercial success of the competition. As the overall value of women's basketball increases, teams such as Indiana can benefit from a stronger financial ecosystem. The FIFA's biggest advantage is the combination of a rapidly growing WNBA audience and exceptionally strong fan interest in Indiana. This creates a powerful cycle: more attention, more fans, higher viewership, more sponsors, more revenue, higher franchise value. The business is therefore not simply about selling basketball tickets. The FIFA are building a complete sports brand. Their players, social media presence, merchandise, broadcasts, and live events all contribute to the organization's overall commercial value. The new media rights era could make this model even stronger. If league viewership continues growing, media companies and sponsors may place greater value on WNBA content. For the FIFA, this could mean increased exposure, stronger sponsorship opportunities, and continued franchise appreciation. The financial lesson is simple: build an attractive product, grow the audience, monetize attention through multiple revenue streams, reinvest in the organization, increase long-term value. The Indiana FIFA's rise is a story about rebuilding, patience, investment, and creating value over time. The team did not become one of the WNBA's most valuable franchises overnight. Its growth came through years of developing players, making important decisions, and building a stronger connection with basketball fans. For a rebuilding sports organization, patience is essential. A team may not win immediately after acquiring young talent. Players need time to develop, learn how to play together, and gain experience against stronger opponents. The FIFA followed this process. The organization invested in young players and gradually created a roster capable of competing at a higher level. The arrival of major talent brought another important change. Players such as Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell helped increase the team's competitive strength and visibility. But talent alone was not enough. The FIFA also needed to create a strong connection with fans. As more people began following the team, attending games, and watching broadcasts, the organization gained greater commercial potential. This demonstrates an important relationship between sports and business. Better basketball creates attention, attention creates fans, fans create business value. The FIFA's financial growth shows what can happen when these elements work together. More fans can lead to stronger ticket demand. Higher viewership can increase media value. Greater popularity can attract sponsors. More supporters can increase merchandise sales. Together, these factors can increase the overall value of the franchise. The business model can therefore be summarized as Invest in talent, build a strong team, attract fans, increase revenue, grow the brand, increase franchise value. This lesson is useful beyond basketball. Successful businesses often follow a similar process. First, they invest in something valuable, then they improve the product. After that, they build an audience and create a strong brand. Finally, they find different ways to monetize that audience. The Fever are applying this idea through professional basketball. Their product is the team and the games. Their audience is the growing WNBA fan base. Their brand is built around the players, the city, and the team as identity. Their revenue comes from tickets, media, sponsorships, merchandise, and other commercial opportunities. The future could be even more important if Indiana continues developing its players and remains competitive. The team's popularity could continue growing. A stronger competitive position could lead to more playoff appearances, greater national exposure, and increased commercial opportunities. However, the organization must also avoid relying only on short-term popularity. Long-term success requires strong management, smart investment, player development, and financial discipline. The ultimate goal is to turn recent momentum into a sustainable sports business. The Fever's story shows that financial success and sporting success can reinforce each other. A successful team attracts attention, attention creates fans. Fans create revenue. Revenue supports investment. Investment can help create an even stronger team. That creates a powerful cycle. Win, grow attention, build the fan base, increase revenue, reinvest, compete for more success. The biggest lesson from Indiana Fever is simple: build patiently, invest wisely, create value, and use success as a foundation for the future.